Hello there, my beautiful Capricorn friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Rhea and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, I want you to mark your calendars down for July the 8th. This is going to be a very powerful day to set intentions and manifest. So get your candles ready. Now, there's a divine sequence that is unfolding on this day. I like to call this a divine code or a rhythm. And those of you that are here today with me, you are a huge part of it. Now, this portal is the 789 portal on July the 8th. It's going to be very different than the portals you have already experienced. This portal, it carries the energy of alignment, of acceleration, and spiritual graduation. And the numbers themselves are the key here. They're actually activating us on a soul level. So the number 7 is all about your soul's truth. The number 8 is about power and manifestation. And the number 9 is about closures and spiritual fulfillment. So what's happening is when these numbers come together in this sequence, it creates a gateway for those of us that are ready to complete a cycle and step into a role of leadership somewhere in our lives. This is where we begin to manifest with maturity. So this is a part of you that is being activated through this portal. And I wanted to see what your soul is ready to hear as you're navigating this. So we're going to pull some cards and get into it. All right, Capricorn, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants you to hear around this 789 portal. What are the energies coming through for you? And what is it that your soul is ready to hear? I'm super excited about this. I'm always excited whenever there are portals available for us to apply energy into our lives. So we're getting universal oneness. The energy of universal oneness. Now, some of you might be resonating with the images of these cards. These are all coming in as confirmations for you. So the number 21 is also present. This is a light activation code for you. So it might be showing up in your life. We are all in this together, Capricorn. Consciousness is flowing without separation and we act as one. So this is where Spirit wants you to connect to the oneness of life. Connect to the oneness of connection, the oneness of everything, right? So we've got beautiful sheep, dogs, rabbits, deer, Mother Earth here, water, air. These are all 4 elements, and the 5th element being you of spirit, all working together in oneness. So this is a message that they want you to carry with you because it is going to be very grounding for you. And I'm also getting that some of you are seeing butterflies. Transformations are definitely taking place right now. Your world is shifting right now, Capricorn, and you are evolving and becoming a new version of yourself. And there's a lot of reminders of this in your life right now, whether it's coming through movies, maybe you're watching movies of transformation, or you're actually going through an internal or physical transformation of some sort. So we are getting the Hermit card. Slow down, pause, and reflect. I feel some of you may been in a hermit mode already, and some of you are being called to slow down just a little bit. Spend time with yourself. Tune into what your spirit is saying, right? Connect with all parts of yourself here. So the Hermit card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. It is also in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. All right, and we have the Hierophant card. So here I'm getting an activation of knowledge, of wisdom. This is where you're going to find yourself within the energy of words, of learning, of taking in information. Maybe you're having to read through things, right? Maybe it's frustrating. Whatever is happening here, there's a lot of information coming at you, Capricorn. This is where you want to be discerning with the information, but also there's this energy of truth that is desiring to be spoken here. So that's what's coming through the Hierophant card here. So 2 major arcana cards, you're definitely going through something big. We have the 10 of Wands. So there's a part of you that is being activated here that is calling to take your power back, or being asked to take your power back. You're feeling this calling to take your power back. So this is why I feel the Hermit card came through for you, is because you're meant to pull your energy back toward yourself. And this is going to unblock you anywhere you're feeling blocked. Okay. And again, we have a completion that is happening here. We have the 789 portal. Here is the 10th card, the 10th number. So you are actually going through that completion of a cycle in your life, and you're transforming or evolving into this version of yourself that is more aligned to the energy that's coming in for you. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And Capricorn, I love it when you share with me how these cards and this reading resonate for you. So share with me in the comment section below. All right, I love this. I feel that there's a new opportunity coming in for you, and you are being activated. This portal is going to actually accelerate things for you, right? This is the point of this portal. There's an acceleration, a spiritual graduation that is happening with this. So you're going to have a lot of manifesting powers right now. So make sure that you are aligned to a positive, loving frequency, vibration, and that's what you are emitting in your life. Okay, so be mindful of that. Before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. I've got a lot of intuitive downloads coming in, a lot of words, like there's a rush of energy coming in. So you might be feeling very inspired or overwhelmed. So these are the two energies coming through for you right now, Capricorn. And I feel this energy of information is a lot. And maybe you're looking for information. This is why there's this expansion happening here within the consciousness, within your mind space. Perhaps you need to know more information before going ahead with something. Maybe you need time to pause before you try to break through some sort of a barrier that you're not really 100% sure around. So this is really interesting what's unfolding here. And I feel your energy. It's really interesting because I'm getting hot and cold coming in. I'm getting summer and winter. It almost feels like you're experiencing weather this way. Like all of a sudden it's hot and then suddenly it's cold. You know what? Actually, to think of it, I feel like our weather here in BC has been like that. So this is what's coming through here for some of you, is this polarity, as above, so below. I feel this is a connection that Spirit is trying to make with you, an awareness that they are bringing before your eyes, something that you're meant to see that you're not able to see yet, or you've been seeing it and trying to make sense of it. Now, don't be afraid to speak to someone that knows more information about this kind of stuff, right? Talking to a mentor or a coach to support you in your elevation and acceleration of something that you are desiring to bring into your reality. They wanted me to start here with the Hierophant card. I feel that it's time to hunker down, Capricorn, somewhere in your life, and allow yourself the time and space to learn and to grow mostly here. There's a major expansion. You're in alignment with this energy right now. You're going to definitely feel it in your life. You're going to sense it, and you're going to see how things start to shift in your life. There's definitely energetic shifts that are taking place incrementally, and we have ascension symptoms here as well. So some of you may have been experiencing ascension symptoms. When we are elevating, when we're manifesting, so I always find in my own life, whenever I am manifesting, I'm accelerating in my energy. And as I'm manifesting, I do feel that I'm taking in a lot of knowledge. I'm learning. The more that I'm able to learn, the more I'm able to apply that information. So whatever you're absorbing, you're not meant to hold on to it. You're meant to apply it in your life. So I feel there's a lot of wisdom and knowledge that you carry that you're meant to apply in your life and turn into something. Your actions, your physical body is what manifests whatever's in your mind. You know, whatever it is that's kind of floating around in the unseen, you can bring it to life through knowledge, through learning, right? We can start from scratch. Don't be afraid to start from scratch here, Capricorn. And they want you to walk the path of faith. They want you to believe that you have the power, because you do. I feel that some of you came to this earth. There's like some sort of a mission for you. Maybe you're not connected to that yet. Maybe you don't believe in that fact that you're here on a mission, right? Maybe you're not, but I'm getting someone who is. There's a lot of souls out there. There's something here that you're meant to do. And I feel that this portal is going to connect you with that in some way. So on this day, July the 8th, I'm going to be lighting a candle. So when I wake up, I'll set an intention and I'll light a candle. Here's an example of one at New Year's, my entire family, we got together in our kitchen. We were manifesting a home. So we together held hands, lit a candle, and visualized this home. Now we're 6 months later, we just bought a home. That manifestation became a reality. Everything happened in the way that was meant to, and we were researching, we were immersed within the experience to have this happen for us in this physical reality. Learning as much as we could, what kind of land would we like, learning about what kind of land and what kind of property best suits us. So there's a lot of information here, and I feel that you're expanding in your life through education, through learning as much as you can, and then sharing it. So I'm getting the student-teacher vibe here. Some of you might be connecting with a teacher. Some of you might be connecting with a student. Okay, so this is the Hierophant card. You are supported at this time. There's changes that are happening. Don't be afraid of the changes in your life. I know that changes sometimes are stressful. They're unpredictable. There's a lot of emotions that can float around when we're moving or changing things, stepping out of our comfort zone, but don't allow that to get in the way of what you're trying to create and what it is that you're trying to build, what you're trying to experience. So we have the Hermit card. It's time to tune out the noise, release yourself from any kind of drama that might be happening around you. Right? It's okay to say no. This is a time for you to create some healthy boundaries and spend some time on your own or slow things down a bit. This doesn't mean, the Hermit doesn't mean that you disconnect yourself completely from others. This is just a period where you reconnect with yourself. It doesn't matter who's around, right? This is where you reconnect with yourself. You go back into your being, into your physical body in this present moment, tuning out the noise, being here in the now, right? This is where the magic happens. This is where we manifest, when we're here in this present moment. So practicing linking up with yourself, your soul's energy on a daily, implementing some sort of a practice where you're able to connect with yourself, even if it's just for a minute, right? Bringing your awareness back to yourself. So just being here in this earth, in the experience that you're having, good or bad, right? This is also about cultivating inner peace. You know, this is in your belly, in your gut. I feel there's a little bit of nervousness here. I don't know what the nervousness is about. Maybe you are moving or experiencing some sort of a change, maybe in your career, in your relationships somewhere, or something else. But I'm seeing a need, or your body's nervous system asking for things to calm down, right? So I feel that your body is communicating to you, and sometimes we have to tune the noise out in order to hear what it is our body is communicating to us. Take care of your body, Capricorn, because your body will take care of you as well, right? We are here on this earthly realm in this physical body, and it's our spirit that is moving it around and allowing us to create what it is that we desire in this earthly realm, right? So allow yourself to reconnect with yourself and quiet out the noise. Now, some of you might be in hermit mode, actually staying in your home, not doing too much outside or socially. You're kind of within your own peace and your own space. And this is very nourishing to your soul. So you do what it is that makes your soul feel the best here, Capricorn. But I feel that quiet moments where you're able to do what it is that you desire. Maybe there's a hobby that you've been wanting to, you know, immerse yourself in. Something that's been sitting on the back burner that you haven't had time to do. Now is the perfect time to do that. Bring that to life, that part of you. There's an expression happening here, and I feel that there's a lot of different kinds of messages that are wanting to communicate with you here. So this could be someone that has crossed over on the other side for you, right? I don't know if recently in your life, Capricorn, you have been remembering someone or something from your past. I feel this might be a loved one that's on the other side. Maybe there's been some sort of a memory that has, you know, kind of creeped up or popped out of nowhere. Maybe there's conversation around something from the past as well. Or whatever this is, there's a lot of communication, and I feel you're meant to actively listen to whatever it is that's being spoken here. Not to tune that out, but to allow yourself to be that vessel that can allow someone else's energy or water to flow. Very interesting, right? So this is coming through. It's not that you're meant to hold on to weight of others. It's just you allow yourself to be a channel to support someone that might be in need of support at this time. There's a very grounded energy and alignment with others, these connections that are taking place. So you may be finding that there's people from all walks of life, or, you know, information or wisdom that is coming in from all walks of life, all four elements. And pay attention to the stars. I feel the North Star is coming in, is also an activation point for you. And the sky carries a lot of messages, a lot of information that we are now getting closer and closer to. So I feel that there's an energy that was once blocked that is going to be unblocked for all of humanity. Everyone is accelerating at their own pace, at their own rate. So we're all going to feel and go through experiences differently. So this is that oneness, understanding that we're all one. We're all connected to the same thing. The energy of water, I've been talking about that recently quite a bit in my readings, but I feel it's important that you understand that everything here on this earth is created through the energy of water, right? We are made up of 70% water, right? So we are all water beings living in this water world. This is what they're saying here. So that might connect with you in some way. I don't know. I've been seeing an owl that's been showing up in my dreams as well. I'll create a collective reading around this, but there is wisdom. There's something that is coming through the silence here, something that you might not be able to see, but you're able to sense or feel. Maybe there's something that is coming in through the background. This is why I feel there's messages coming from someone who has crossed over. There's some sort of knowledge or wisdom that is coming from you connecting to a memory of them. Something there within the little bits and pieces of memories there, Capricorn. I don't know what this is, but there's definitely something here that you're meant to connect with. Maybe you already have, right? Here, where is your energy right now? Where is your energy allotted? Is there too much energy that you're putting out there, or too much energy of you not doing much at all? Right? There's a spirit is calling you to create moderation and balance here. Now what's happening is, because you are accelerating, you are completing a cycle here, you're about to step into a new energy. This is where it's incredibly important that you make sure that you are charging up, meaning this is why maybe Spirit is wanting you to pause for a moment, recharge, right? Let's regroup, center ourselves, and make sure that our cup is overflowing before we are pouring our cup into another cup, or, you know, distributing our energy into many different areas when we're depleted of that energy, right? Having some healthy boundaries up around people that take away your energy. That's all there is to it. These are energy vampires sometimes. People sometimes don't even realize that they're an energy vampire, right? Everyone is going through their own journey. You know, I never judge anyone. I feel that, you know, we don't know what it is that's going on in someone's life and why they're acting a certain way, feeling a certain way, doing what they're doing. We don't know what's happening in their life. So I always just keep that in mind whenever interacting with others. So I always stay heart-centered. And I feel it's really important that you stay heart-centered, connected to your soul's energy as you are moving through this month of July. The activation point is going to happen for you on the 8th. The number 8 is all about power and manifestation, everyone. So this is what you want to focus your energy towards is, okay, what is an intention I can set today? And then what is one action step that I can take in this physical world to create that? This is how you're going to get yourself unblocked, and you're going to find that path. Okay, so know that you are not blocked. Sometimes it's about the actions that we don't take that create that feeling or sensation of being blocked, right? So this is what they're sharing here. So the numbers 5, the number 9, and the number 10. You might be seeing these along with the number 21. So light activation codes are definitely coming in for you. I actually recently went to a lunch date with my mother-in-law, my 2 other sister-in-laws. We do this once a month. It's something that we enjoy doing because we love connecting and staying connected with each other. So it's a meeting point for us to go have a nice lunch and enjoy each other's company. We went to an Indian restaurant recently and we ate a beautiful meal and split the bill 4 ways, and each of us had a bill of $33.33. I shared this on my community post recently, right? So my portion was only $33.33. There was a beautiful vibration, this frequency of connection, of love and laughter, right? It was absolutely beautiful. Expression, communication, right? All within that one experience. So I feel what's happening here is there is this beautiful coming together of energies, but they're balanced, right? This is what it is. It's not too much. It's in moderation, right? So this is what Spirit is calling you to do here, is to take a look at some of the energies that are surrounding you, the energy that you're putting out there to areas of your life where you feel that it's not really doing anything, it's not productive, or it's just a waste of your energy. This is almost like a re-collaboration point for you, where you get to come back to center and reassess and pivot if you need to, make changes if you need to, and then level up to that next place. This is the leveling up is through you every single day, taking one small step towards that intention, right? The intention to take that step forward, and then taking that step forward. That is going to unlock a lot of things for you here, Capricorn. So this is what's connecting to you with this 789 portal, everyone. I'm now going to pull the Shaman's Dream Oracle. This is the card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today. So let's see what message Spirit wants to share with you through this. We are getting in the hand. The universe is your partner. Everything is in your hands, Capricorn. All right, so the number 31, this might be a number that is resonating for you. Maybe you're seeing this number on a receipt or somewhere else, right? So we've got this activation that is happening, and I feel it's your hands that you're going to feel a lot in. So your hands are incredibly powerful, and the number 31 here. So feeling secure, taken care of, the universe is your partner. Something amazing happens when you contemplate your intimate relationship with your higher power. How do you engage it, Capricorn? Perhaps you might have seen things through the influence of your religious background, or you may have been exposed to other ways of making that connection real for you. It doesn't matter the source of your understanding. What matters is what works for you now. For example, if you believe in a punitive God, you will be afraid of punishment for your transgressions. If you believe in a version of a higher power that blesses you, you may find it easier to surrender to a relationship of radical trust. Right now, if you imagine relaxing, curled up in the hands of the divine, how does that make you feel? If you were to curl up, right? Imagine curled up in the hands of the divine. How would that make you feel if you were in that position? Can you then turn over your needs and desires to that divine power and trust that you're safe and secure, and that you don't have to do anything at all to feel that way? Grace is activated in your life right now. You're in good hands. Your work, family, relationships, home, and everything. You've done all that you can, so now is the time to rest and recharge instead of producing, doing, acting, or strategizing. A hot tea, a good book, and a soft blanket are in order. This is the energy of the Hierophant card, but also, the Hermit and the Hierophant. Okay, so what a beautiful message here in the hand. You are in the hands of a higher power, so you can release the weight of anything that you're carrying and get into a place of comfort and take a break even for a moment, right? So let's go ahead and close off now with an angel number. Some of you are already seeing this angel number. This is going to be guiding you at this time. So be comforted. 3636, if you're seeing this number, it's a confirmation of this message. You're being comforted at this time, and Spirit wants you to be in a place of comfort. Okay, so you're supported during hard times. You're going to see that angels are supporting you. The energy of support, look for that in your life because it's definitely there. You're under divine guidance. They're wanting you to take care of yourself. Self-love is of importance. And taking care of your inner peace here, okay? Your inner equilibrium. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, Katomi has some new candles in her collection. These are available right now. I'll leave a link in the description box below. This collection is called the Evening Calm. It is absolutely beautiful, this candle. I've lit it a few times already, and it smells absolutely amazing. So it comes with a crescent moon, a stone that is activated through you setting an intention and lighting this candle. Now, it comes in two sizes. This is the larger size, and this is the smaller size. So if you're interested in these candles, secure yours today. Again, the link for these are in the description box below. There's only a limited supply and they usually sell out. So grab yours today.